Well, hello again, Trucker Todd here, and time for another video. At the time of this filming, it's 7 degrees. I'm here in Green River, Utah, and that's the explanation for all the winter gear. Anyway, that's not what today's video is about. Today we're going to talk about lease purchase. A few weeks ago I did a video telling you how to be successful as a company driver. Today I'm going to tell you how to do it in lease purchase. A lot of people say, oh, lease purchase is a scam, you can't make money in it. Well, at this company and the previous company, both, I've done really well. And I'm going to tell you how I did it, and not in a condescending way, because you guys know I appreciate y'all watching. I'm not going to talk down to you or anything like that. I'm going to try to give you some helpful hints, advice, things that have worked for me, and things like that. So hopefully that you can be successful at whatever company you're at. Now, having said that, I realized real early on when I was getting ready to do this video, thinking about what I was going to say, things like that, I could probably make an hour and a half video and share everything I'd like to share with you, but none of you are going to watch that. And so what I think is better is I'm going to keep the videos in the same format they are. I'm going to do a 10 to 15 minute video and kind of do it from 1,000 foot away type view. And then in upcoming sorry, I got a dry throat. In upcoming videos, I'm going to elaborate on specific things that I think will help you. And that way it'll be easier for you to tweak what you're doing as we go along. So, a guy asked me, well, you've been driving 24 years, why are you just now getting it? And there's a lot of reasons for that, and we're going to go into that too. But let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into today's video.
And this is why I do this, why I'm out here, why I keep that hammer down, flying by these road signs with home on my mind. These wheels turning round for my family and for my kids, for this life I wanna live. And this is why I do this.
Okay, we're back. Let's go through the normal housekeeping things. Give me a thumbs up. Share this video on your social media platforms. If you have not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Some of you were subscribed and YouTube unsubscribed you. Make sure that you're still subscribed and you've clicked that bell notification so that you get the videos in this series. These videos will probably, the title will be How to Be Successful in Lease Purchase. And then after that, I'll put what the subject matter of the day is going to be. Oh man, my throat. For example, today's will be how to be successful in lease purchase, and then it'll be introduction. And so you'll see those videos when they come up, and from time to time as things happen, we'll sprinkle in other things. Down in the description, if you'd like to apply at Dart Transit, there's a link there to do that. You guys that's been watching me for a while know I'm very happy here. And so if you'd like to be happy, if you'd like to learn about dedicated opportunities and things like that in your area, or they also have company driver jobs, there's an 800 number there you can call as well. Also, my email and Instagram is there. If you're not comfortable leaving a comment and you'd like to ask me a question or a series of questions, you feel like you need to talk to me directly, email me and we'll get in touch and I'll try to help you as best as I can. So, without further ado, today's subject. Why do some people make it and some people don't? Well, in my situation, for a long time, I never treated it like a business. I've shared before in previous videos that the last time I worked at Dart was for 4.5 years. My wife was on the truck with me, and we spent well over $100,000 in that first 4.5 years eating at fancy restaurants, getting meals, things like that. And I gained a bunch of weight as a result of that. Imagine what I could have done had I had a few more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on the truck, cooked on the truck a little more. I might could have cut that in half and had an extra $50,000. As we go through this video, you're going to see, especially when I talk about money, that's where a lot of it comes in, how well you manage your business. Because this is a business. You know, and this will be in an upcoming video, but the number one thing I hear guys say is when they fail at lease purchases, I was a good driver, I ran hard. And when you're doing a lease purchase, or when you're an owner-operator, it's not about working hard. A lot of people that know me well would say I don't really work that hard, but I work really smart. I manage my time well. And so that was a lot of my problem. I had an unstable family life for a lot of those years. My first marriage, there was a lot of problems. It wasn't great. And so all of those things played a factor. I had a son that had to come on the truck for a while, and I homeschooled him on the truck. There were just a lot of things happened. And there's a maturing process that takes place. The greatest way to describe this is like a rookie in the NFL, a rookie quarterback. They've got some experience. They've played high school football. They've played college football. But it's a whole different ball game when they get their first lease, or when they get their first NFL snap. And the same's true in trucking. You've probably driven as a company driver, but it's a whole different ball game when you're leasing a truck and you're running a business. And so what's the answer? The answer is experience. You know why I've got a lot of advice to give? Because I've made a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. And on top of that, I've made a lot of stupid mistakes. Now, fortunately for you, I remember those mistakes and those stupid mistakes. So I can say, hey, don't do this. Do this instead. You'll have a lot better outcome. And so that's all this is. This isn't me thinking I know more than you, I'm smarter than you. This is me saying, hey, I've screwed up, learn from my screw-ups, so that you can get to where you want to be that much quicker. Now, so what's the secret, Todd? Why are you making money all of a sudden? There's a ton of things. We're not going to be able to get to all of them today. But let's start with something that Rush Limbaugh said several years ago when he lost all his weight. And I was going to Google it, and I just didn't get it done. I just got out of the shower. But several years ago, Rush Limbaugh lost a substantial amount of weight. And people started contacting him and saying, hey, Rush, what's your secret? How did you lose all this weight so fast? Was it a special keto diet? Was it exercise? Did you have a surgery? How'd you do it? He said, there was no secret. The secret was I realized I had to burn more calories than I ate. So he said, I started being more active, and I started watching what I ate, and the weight came off. Well, trucking's the same way. You have to make more money than what you spend. And while that sounds like common sense, it can get people. You're going to have more money coming in than you may have ever seen in your life. I remember when I worked at Prime, this is back in 2001, 2002. I was sitting in one of their classes, and a guy goes, man, I can't make any money here. And they were like, well, let's look into it. Let's see why you're not making money. He had spent over $5,000 on a sound system for his truck. And he couldn't figure out why he wasn't putting any money in the bank. Now, this is back 2001, 2002. It's a lot of money now, but it was a lot more money back then. And so what I would say to you is, don't spend money on anything that doesn't make you money or save you money. What do I mean? Well, there's some, a lot of people don't know this. There are tires specific to what type of business you're in. LTL, long haul, regional. Get tires that are designed for the type of trucking that you're in that'll maximize your efficiency. Maintenance, take care of those things. Those things make you money, and they also save you money. Putting off a repair you need. I got another guy. He's a YouTuber. He and I used to be friends. And I'm going to call him Raymond, like from the movie with Tom Hanks. I just drew a blank. I can't think of it. Rain Man. Because he just don't get it. When we were still talking, he had always wanted a Peterbilt. He got a Peterbilt. He opened the hood. He had vice grips on on heater hoses and everything. I said, we're going to call him Raymond. That's not his real name. I said, Raymond, you got to get that stuff fixed. He was complaining about rates. The brokers are screwing us. Blah, 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 blah. He did all these videos about brokers are screwing us. And I said, if the rates are really that bad, take your truck to a shop and get it fixed while the rates are bad. And then when your truck gets out of the shop, you'll be ready to run. Oh, Todd, you don't understand. I got to make truck payments. I got insurance. I just can't afford to go in the shop. I said, you can't afford not to go in the shop. You get pulled in the scale, they see these vice grips, they're going to put you out of service. Then a repairman's going to come out there and look at your truck. He's going to charge you a fortune to do it. Then he's going to tell you he can't fix it in the scale house. And then he's going to tow it to his shop, where at his shop he's going to charge you what you'd originally paid if you'd have just got it fixed. Then it'll be at a time when the rates are good, and you'll be really losing money if you're able to stay afloat at all. And he didn't get that concept. So taking care of your equipment is a big one. You know, we all like chrome. We all like chicken lights. Those things don't make you money. The most successful truck driver I know drives, I think it's a 2002 or 2004 Volvo, that it's not the prettiest truck in the parking lot, but it runs like a top, ticks like a Timex. The guy, he called me yesterday. He's getting over 10 miles a gallon loaded. And so he's making money hands over fist. Now, he's not going to win any truck show awards, but he doesn't care. He's not at the chrome shop seeing what the next piece of chrome he's going to put on his dash is, or where he can put the 200th chicken light. He's out making money. Now, that's another thing. Time off, and we're going to cover this more in other videos, but guys, you have to be smart about your time off. There's nothing more important than spending time with your family. I get it, but you have to work it in. Name your business. They're open on days they don't want to be open because you have to be there for your customer, which in this case is your shippers and receivers. So think about your home time. Manage your home time. Like I said, we're going to cover this more in later videos. The next one is going to be called Behind Every Truck Driver. I'm going to talk about what you need as far as a home life to be successful doing this. And then following that, we're going to talk about equipment. We're going to talk about fights with your companies, when it's time to pick up and go somewhere else. I had a girl on Facebook, that she listed about 5 or 6 companies, and she said, lease purchase is a scam. I tried it at all these companies and I failed at every one of them. And I work hard, I'm a good runner, I'm a good driver, blah, 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 blah. And I said, 1,000 Romans can't be wrong. Some of the fault has to lie with you. So what is it? Are you just horrible at picking companies? It's very possible that's it. There's a lot of lease purchases that are designed for you to fail. Is it that you're doing something wrong? Oh no, I'm doing everything perfect. Folks, let me tell you, none of us are doing everything perfect. Self included. I still make mistakes. I still learn. I have to call people for advice, just like you do. So sometimes our ego can be what the problem is. But like I said, I'm going to keep all of these between 10 and 15 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. I need to get driving. And on Monday, we'll start tackling the next one about how to be successful in a lease purchase. Y'all, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.